I wanted to visit one of the local Love and Logic schools, so I stopped by on my way to the airport, and okay, there were 3 kids standing out in front of the door there, just hanging out. And, what are you guys doing out here? It's class time, isn't it? One of them said, well, we got kicked out of school, man. I said, well, that's a bummer, yeah. He said, yeah, this is the strictest school we ever been at. We've been 8 different schools. We never see a school this strict. By the way, elementary school. I think they were gang kids who move every time the rent is due or something like that. I said, well, if this is the strictest school you've ever been at, I bet you're glad you're going out. You can go over to the park, hang out with your buddies, have some fun. Nah, we don't want to go home. We want to stay here. I said, well, wait a minute. You said it was the strictest school you've ever been at. Wouldn't you rather be out on the streets having some fun? How come? Well, the teachers miss us when we're gone, and they like us, and they always feel sorry for us when we get in trouble, and they're always happy to have us back, and we'd rather hang out here and see what's going on. And I thought to myself, wow, how'd this happen? So I went into the principal and I said, what did you do to set up a school culture where kids would rather be here than out on the street, hanging out and so on? And she said, you know, a school staff is a lot like a football team. I said, well, I've never heard that analogy. He said, well, you know, the coach of the football team knows that these young people can't remember lots and lots of different plays. So what they do is the coaches will design a limited number of high payoff plays. And then they will practice those over and over and over, and they will actually have those kids overlearn those skills. And then when they need some yards and they need to do something, they'll go to one of those high payoff plays, but the way they make it look like they have so many different plays is they might line them up a little bit different each time. She said, that's exactly what we did. She said, I got the 9 Essential Skills program, and I started offering that 1 per month. And they started practicing, experimenting with, talking about those skills. And she said, you know, by the time we got through 3 modules, actually, office referrals had kind of dropped way, way down. Things had changed a whole lot. And the teachers were now having a lot more fun. They were a lot more relaxed. And I wasn't seeing as many kids in the office. And I wasn't hearing from as many angry parents and so on. And she said, that's what we've been doing. We've been going through that little by little. And she said, you know, I started out with teaching the teachers how to neutralizing arguing. And as soon as they figured out that, they were just, life had started to change for them. But she said, you know, I think that the whole secret was keeping it real simple and overlearning just a few little techniques and then falling back on those each time we needed them.